So you're currently able to make a massive amount of gold in the 19th anniversary of World of Warcraft. And you're able to do this gold farm on every character once per day, and it gives you a lot of value per time invested. And this farm is actually very simple. So during the 19th anniversary, which runs to December 7th, there are going to be a bunch of different bosses you can go kill daily on every character and get potential loot from. Now there are going to be 4 different nightmare dragons, and one of those is going to be up every single day. So we have Emerus, who's located in Dustwood. We have Lethon, who's located in the Hinterlands. We have Tayrar, who's located in Ashenvale, and we have Ysandre, who's located in Fairless. Now the way you're actually going to make gold off of these dragons is you're going to bring characters who are skinners to whichever one of these dragons is up for that day. You're going to kill that boss, and then you're going to skin them. And the main thing you're going to be getting to make gold from this are called Dreamscales, and you're able to get 1 to 3 Dreamscales per day. And Dreamscales are actually a pretty interesting resource because they were removed and not obtainable in WoW for a long period of time, but then in Dragonflight with the patch that reintroduced a lot of the old Naxxramas transmogs, they actually reintroduced Dreamscales because they added some recipes that allow you to craft items that require Dreamscales. Now outside of these dragons, you can only obtain these Dreamscales from enemies in the Sunken Temple, and they're a pretty rare chance to get them from skinning those enemies. But once per day on these dragons, you get guaranteed Dreamscales. Now one very important part about this is you should be saving these Dreamscales. Don't be putting them on the auction house right now, because so many people are doing these bosses that the price of Dreamscales has tanked because a lot more Dreamscales have been put on the market. So previous to this event, Dreamscales were around 2,200 gold usually, and they've gone to around 800 gold right now. But if you just save these Dreamscales for, let's say, a few weeks or a few months after this event, they'll go back up in price because, as mentioned, they're a very rare drop to get them from Sunken Temple. So they will go back up in price, and if you just farm a ton of these Dreamscales right now, get a big stockpile, once they shoot back up in price, go back up to like 2k gold, you'll be able to sell all these Dreamscales for 2k plus gold a piece, and you'll have spent a very minimal amount of time skinning these. And you should be able to bring basically any level character to take part in this kill and skin it, but there's one specific thing you have to do to be able to obtain Dreamscales from skinning these. You have to learn Outland skinning. So go to the portal room, teleport to Shatrath, and go to the skinning trader and learn Outland skinning. That's the one thing you need to be able to obtain Dreamscales from these bosses. I had to do a ton of testing to learn this because Dreamscales are a vanilla resource. When you skin these bosses, you actually level up your Dragonflight skinning. So I went and leveled up both classic and Dragonflight skinning on new characters, still couldn't get them. Then I went through the whole list of old expansion skinning, and for whatever reason, Outland skinning is what allows you to obtain Dreamscales from these bosses. So if you have any characters that you don't really do professions on, or just any characters you have skinning on, go take those characters to Shatrath, learn skinning, and go kill the daily Nightmare Dragon, get yourself a bunch of Dreamscales, save them up for a few weeks or a few months after this event, and you'll be able to sell them for a massive amount of gold. But that's all I want to go over, so thanks for watching.